Like, long story short, I got so I got so high that I had this panic attack, and it was like a gnarly panic attack. Like it was rough, man. There's like millions of people around me, and I just had this crazy like thought in my head of like, what am I doing here in the United States? Like, I'm not happy.
Hey everybody, my name is John Martinez. Welcome to A Portraits Good Talk. This is the show where we draw and interview your favorite creators, artists, musicians, and actors. Today we're joined by the very special Aaron Murphy. You might know him from Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube as Murphs Life. With the help of his foundation, he's able to provide aid and resources to those in need in such countries as Ecuador, Colombia, Peru, Venezuela, and Honduras. So Aaron, thanks for coming in, and how are you doing today?
Good, man.
Good.
So I just woke up here a little tired.
It's all right. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
So my name is Aaron Murphy. I have a TikTok, Instagram page called Murphs Life. My girlfriend and I, we're just backpackers in Central South America. We'll stay in a country for about 3 months, and we'll meet just really awesome strangers, and we'll find people who have like houses made out of trash, plastic. We'll find people with diseases they can't pay for, cancer they can't pay for, basically whatever. We'll surprise them with houses, businesses, medical treatments.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I saw you actually Univision give you an award.
Yeah, they gave me an award maybe when I was in Medellin about 6 months ago.
Can you give us like a brief summary of how you ended up in South America helping out those families?
A couple of years ago, I worked in music for like in the music world. I through like right after college, like during college, I started throwing college parties, and that's what made me drop out of college. I threw like one of my first events and made like 30 grand. Basically, though, for 10 years, it was just party. You know, a lot of drugs, a lot of alcohol. And I got burned out from it after I sobered up. I didn't find any joy in it. I was, living a comfy 6-figure, job where I just showed up on weekends. And it was just like really dull. And basically what happened, like the honest story is, we went to a Diplo concert, and it's been like over like 2 years that I haven't smoked any weed. And my friends are like, and I don't know, I just had like this epiphany, like, okay, I'm gonna smoke for the first time in a long time. And so I smoked this weed pen, like a little bit, and then it's like 30 of my friends, everyone in the US has their vape pens, and they're just like, there's like 30 like these pens around my face. Like, long story short, I got so high that I had this panic attack. And it was like a gnarly panic attack. Like it was rough, man. There's like millions of people around me, and I just had this crazy like thought in my head of like, what am I doing here? I'm not content where I'm at right now. I'm going to South America. I'm going tomorrow. My friends are like, hey man, like you're just kind of tripping, dude. Like it's cool. And I'm like, I'm not tripping anymore. Like I'm going tomorrow. And so like I went home.
So is this something you've always like wanted to do, but then had that realization, or you just like spur of the moment, like I'm going down there, I'm doing this stuff, like you guys can't stop me?
I didn't think about it, like I've been to Mexico a bunch, and I went on like a 1-month backpacking trip with a friend a while ago when I was like 24. I'm 33 now, but it was never something like I need to do this. And anyway, I was just like, so I called my sister and my friends, and I'm like, whatever you guys want in my house, take it. And I remember my mom calling me that morning, and she's like, Aaron, please don't commit suicide. Like, these are all the signs. And I'm like, no, it's none of that. I just want to go on this cool adventure. I got my ticket to Bogota, Colombia.
Yeah.
Never been to Colombia. It was just like, my mom worked for JetBlue at the time, so I got tickets, and it was like the furthest south she could go from that I could get a buddy pass for. And so like I show up in Bogota, and like I didn't have a hotel booked, I had nothing. And it was from there, man. That's how I got there.
So how is the exposure and like the success of social media and that kind of stuff affected like your life and like charity work, like in general?
It's completely changed it, man. I never in my wildest dreams like expected it to blow up like that, especially on TikTok. It wasn't because of like my sister and a friend kept telling me to put it up on TikTok videos, and I was really against it. I thought it was just like an app for, underage children to
Yeah, and
dance.
that's how I thought of it at first too. And I was like, no, this is actually really positive, and it's a good community to be on.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, so basically, like, kind of what changed was I uploaded or my sister actually uploaded for me like the first 5, 6 videos, and it was like I looked at it and I was like, holy crap, man! Like, there's like 50, 70,000 views on a video here, and like I'll upload videos for a year now, and it'll be like 300, 400,
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, maybe I'll work on like 2 videos here. And then like the second video that I uploaded, the first one got like 500,000, and then the second one, I took on Instagram, like the little video clips that I sent for my sister she sent me money to send to this kid whose mom abandoned him.
Oh.
And it was like, the next day it was like 1 million, over 1 million views. And so now, like, the difference, I guess, kind of like going back to your question, is I have these funds, right? Like, so for example, right now we're building homes for like 4 families in this little village I'm in different areas. And it's like the maestro will call me up and he'll be like, hey, we need this much more wood, we need cement bags, we need this, and we got to run over to multiple like hardware stores and cement stores, and then we got to zip it over to them, and then we got to run it over to the other like 40 kilometers away, and then we got to run them over materials, and then we got to do this. And at the same time, like, I'm filming it. I'll spend on average right now with these homes about $35, sometimes $40,000 per TikTok video.
Wow, yeah.
And so that can take like a month, to do a video. It's like my life now is like a puzzle piece of like thousands of puzzle pieces, and I gotta like put them together and then somehow find time to like sleep. And
Yeah, that was kind of like my next question. Is it's kind of like a fan question. They ask, does Aaron have any downtime? Like, what do you do for fun? Like, everybody needs to recharge. Like, what do you do for that?
I don't have any downtime, man. Like, I'll think in my head, I'll say, what if I was still like 17 working at McDonald's? Like, I hated that shit. What if I was working at a call center like a lot of my friends? What if I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, thinking like, what if I'm in university? Like, I hate school. And I'll think like, my life is so much easier than that. And so like, I'll put that thought in my head, and then I'll say like, if I sacrifice going on vacation, I can give someone a home for their children for generations to come. I can build them a business so they can feed their kids.
Yeah.
And like, I'll do it, and I'll have like this like that was amazing. Like, look, this family has this now. You know what I mean? Like, no cloud aside, like, this family's changed forever, and I made that sacrifice. But it's getting to a point now where like I'm smoking these stupid like cigarettes, and I got a vape pen. I don't know where I put it, like one of those dumb vapes. And then it affects like my sleep. And yeah, so like recharging is really important. So what I want to do is I want to take a month off as soon as I finish these last like 2-3 homes that we're building right now. I'll probably finish in about 2 weeks. I want to do like a juice fast, like, because I've done that before with like just the organic green juices.
Right.
And just, you know what I mean? Like, do fasting, a little bit of meditating.
So people want to know, was it hard to learn Spanish? And any tips on learning as fast as maybe you did?
So I spoke a little bit of Portuguese. I was pretty fluent in Portuguese in my teens. I went on an LDS Mormon mission to Bahia, Brazil for 2 years when I was a teen. But I mean, like, you go 12 years not speaking a language, you pretty much forget it. So that was like a solid, like, fundamental base for me, But it was like, even now, it's been a few years speaking like just Spanish. My girlfriend's from Ecuador. We just speak in Spanish, a little bit in English. She wants to learn English, so maybe like 10% will be speaking in English. And like, I still, like, right now, depending on the conversation, or like, for example, if I get like really mad and I'm like swearing and yelling, I don't know any Spanish. Like, I just go to English. I mean, yeah, like I speak good. I just always want to speak better. My biggest tip, honestly, is stay away from like English speaking, and the number one thing is consistency. It's like learning a language is like imagine you right now, you weigh 450 pounds. Like, you're obese. You're not where you want to be with that language skill.
Right.
To lose 450 pounds is going to take you a few years. The point is, like, you got to be consistent with that. You can't take a couple days off. You can't take a week off. It's consistency, and that's with everything, man. It's like, when we're consistent with uploading videos, you know, your page is going to grow. When you're consistent with studying a language, you're going to learn the language. You're consistent in the gym, you're going to get in shape. What took me like my steroid injection for Spanish is going to sound crazy, but like I found this YouTuber called Luisita Comunica, and like I would watch one of his videos with the subtitles on in Spanish, and I would listen to it for like 10 seconds, and I would repeat what he's saying, like that phrase, like 100 times until like my tongue can say it really good.
Right.
And if this word I didn't know, I would put it in my notepad in my phone, and I would watch the entire video, and then I would study all those words. Like when I'm on the train, I was like staring at my phone. When I'm on the toilet, I'm staring at my phone. Like this was 24/7. Like this is like psychopath stuff.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it helps too when you like immerse yourself into the culture and everything, and everybody's speaking it, so you can kind of pick it up a little faster too. So I have a question that I ask every single person that I talk to, either on here or on Omegle or like my videos. If you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked and why?
That's the weirdest question ever, man. Okay, so I feel like if I was in an oven, I would like death by fire. They say is one of the most painful ways to die. But then you hear about the analogy of the frog getting boiled, where he didn't really notice it until he's dead. So I guess I'd rather be boiled. And also, I like mashed potatoes a lot.
So these are kind of like my little fun questions I like to ask people. If you could have any superpower, but only for one day, what would it be and what would you do with it?
I would be able to convince people to do anything, and I would spend it on certain politicians in certain countries and talk to them, be like, yo, like I would do things like that would like change economies. Boom, boom, boom. It sounds kind of creepy if you don't like hear why like I want to convince people to do, you know, but I would go befriend a couple of the communist presidents down here, like Maduro. Like, come on, man, chill.
If the zombie apocalypse was upon us, and you must choose 3 people to be on your zombie team, who would you pick to be on your team? Anybody's on the table, fiction, non-fiction.
Okay, we gotta have Terminator.
So you can have a Terminator. That's a good one.
We gotta have Sarah Connor. She is the protector, right? What's that zombie TV show called?
You're talking about like Walking Dead, or?
Yeah, The Walking Dead. We gotta have the chick with the swords.
Michonne.
Yeah, Michonne.
You kind of went into this a little bit, but if you could go back in time to any point in your life and to give yourself one piece of advice, what would that be?
It would either be just stay consistent or don't smoke cigarettes.
I'm almost done with the sketch here. So basically what I'll do is I'll do like an initial drawing sketch and show you, and then later today I'll finish it up, polish it up, and I'll send you like the full version. Okay. Here is your drawing.
¿Qué tal?
Eres tú. Guapísimo.
You made my face look a little more chiseled. I like that.
Oh, chubby.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
I have one more question before we wrap up here. What's next for Aaron?
I'm gonna be doing the same thing, man, till the day I die. I'm just gonna be chilling, backpacking, exploring. I don't like planning so much, you know what I mean? Because I can't even do college, so I can't, you know. But next we're gonna be, I gotta take a month break, and then we're gonna go to El Salvador, and I want to do Bitcoin videos. You know, like there's people down there with little carts accepting Bitcoin. I think that's pretty fascinating. I want to go there and be like, you know what I mean? Like buying a taco or a goose or whatever, and then be like, what do you want? Like most, like asking all these people, like, oh, my dream is to fix my house up. You know what I mean? Or how much will that cost? Like, you know, like it's like $7,000. Like, okay, cool. How much is this pupusa? You know what I mean? Like 50 cents, and I'll swipe it. Or I'll do like, okay, check your Bitcoin wallet, and then be like, bam.
That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I'm sure you're gonna help out, you know, a lot of people down there. I wish you all the luck. We'll post all your Instas, your TikTok, your foundation stuff down in the YouTube videos, so everybody can find you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, man. Have a great day. You take it easy, man.
All right, brother.
Enjoy the meal.
See you, bro.
So thank you, Aaron, for coming out and hanging out with us again today. It was a lot of fun. So if you want to learn more about his foundation and the work he does down in South America, go visit his website at www.untitled murphslivesfoundation.com. And if you want to directly donate, you can go to his Venmo, PayPal, Patreon, and Cash Apps. All those links will be down below. If you like the content that you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell for more videos in the future. We'll be posting every Friday. Be sure to follow me over on my other socials, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. Also, you can follow me over on my Discord channel where we have an amazing community of people supporting art and life. Once again, everybody, I'm John Martinez. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.